Hi everyone, this is Naman. I'm over here a chief instructor, and I also takes care of multiple other activities with Thinkcloudly. Right now, guys, it is very important for us to understand what is LinkedIn. More than millions of uh, individuals are connected over LinkedIn just for one purpose, just to ensure that you have a very good professional connect. You are connecting with your colleagues, your peers, you're connecting with recruiters, you are connecting with larger community where you can where you can contribute to the society from a technical perspective. So you are connected over LinkedIn because of multiple aspects. So you are connected with your friends, okay, the way you are connected over Facebook. You are connected with your colleagues or peers. You are connected to contribute to the society, that probably AWS cloud, or Azure cloud. You might know something which others might not know, or you want to basically contribute that these were the questions which you received in your interview, and now you can post it on LinkedIn so that it helps others. After that, you find the jobs on LinkedIn. So this is the major aspect of using the LinkedIn, that you find a lot of good jobs on LinkedIn. Now, how will we groom our LinkedIn account? So first of all, we have to make sure that you have your good work experience. I'll take my own profile as an example so that it is more easier to you to visualize, and so that you can update your own LinkedIn profile. Now, if I talk about the work experience, so if you look at my work experience, so over here in my experience, I have updated all my work, like with which companies I was associated with, and the timeline. This is very important that you mention timeline. Probably you were promoted multiple times in one organization. So mention in within one organization, try to show that you were working as technology probably engineer, and after that you were promoted as software engineer, and after that senior software engineer, then technology lead. Make sure that you have proper categorization of your roles which you were playing with that organization. If you mention just one role, technology lead, and you don't mention your past roles in the same organization, you will not be able to show that you were performing good and you were got promoted. So you just make sure that you mention that in a proper way, that you first mention the company name, your your designation, and your number of years you were working with, and the timeline. Also, you make sure that you mention about your number of designations. Let's say if you were working for 4 years, ensure that you mention your certification in a proper section. You do not merge this certification section with your education. Please don't do that. It looks uh, very bad in front of your recruiter. Okay. After that, we have a section for skills. Whatever skills you have mentioned in your resume, same skills should come here. Now, skills should match with your resume. If in case your resume talks about AWS, it talks about Jenkins, it talks about Terraform, it talks about Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word. So you have those skills listed here, okay? And I'll come back to endorsement again, okay? But I'm just telling you how to create the profile right now. Later on, I'm going to tell you that how to get the endorsement and recommendations. I'm going to talk about it in a while, okay? So make sure that your work experience should be properly mentioned, then your education, after that licenses and certifications, and then skills. These are the four very important, important things which recruiter always looks at your profile. Whether you apply your job on Indeed, ZipRecruiter, or Job Hunt, you apply on different portal, but still recruiter visit your profile. They have the option of visiting LinkedIn profile, without even telling you. You will not even know that recruiters are visiting your profile. Okay. So make sure that your profile is up to date. Otherwise, the impression which will they take away from your profile will be different, and they might not even call you. Okay. And sometimes what happened, I tell you the real example. Sometimes people get selected, but when their resume does not match with LinkedIn profile, it can create problem. So please make sure your resume, whatever you mention in your resume, should reflect on your LinkedIn profile as well. So this was about work experience and education. Coming to headline, this is the most important things for everyone. Okay, let me show you why. Let's say if we look at someone profile from here. Okay, here we see this line: IT infrastructure and cloud and project management. This is something which is very, very important, and most of the people, they basically fail to update it correctly. This headline is very important because let's say if recruiter is searching the profile on LinkedIn, and he come across your profile, and if your headline is not updated correctly with the right skills or right achievements, then he might not contact you or he might not consider you. So make sure that whatever like whenever you have your profile ready, so in case your headline should be updated properly, it should talk about what do you have, like how do you create a difference in the market. Okay, let's say I am MCT, Microsoft Certified Trainer. So it actually helps recruiter to reach me. They can easily find my profile that this guy is Microsoft Certified Trainer, so he can be contacted for more trainings. Then I am having 5 certification in Azure, so they can easily understand that how many certifications I have in Azure. So this headline actually conveys the real it's like a summary about your whole profile. So make sure that you have all the achievements, certifications, and your skills should be listed properly. So over here you can see DevOps, Kubernetes, Docker, Node.js, Angular. Like I have all these skills, so I have mentioned it over here so that whenever someone looks at my profile, they can easily see that okay, I have everything over here. So then they will start reading it. So make sure that you have properly displayed your profile so that it gets highlighted. Okay, the only purpose is that I am 1 in billion. How will I highlight my profile? That's the only goal, guys, here, that you guys are also probably one in billion who is applying for the job for IT, or 1 in billions. How will you highlight the job, highlight your profile? How will you make sure that more and more recruiters actually reach out to you? Many recruiters, they reach out to me just because I have good highlighted profile, and LinkedIn is one of the major job portal right these days. Okay, after that, so this was about headline. So make sure your headline is properly updated so that recruiters reach out to you without even expressing about your profile. Last is the recommendations and endorsements. This is the very, very important point which needs to be noted by every one of you, that how recommendations plays important role. Now you are the one who is trying to display your profile, who is trying to highlight the profile. Recruiter will trust your profile only when you have some reviews on your profile. Just like many of you, when you were joining Thinkcloudly, you might have visited our Google reviews. You might have visited our different Trustpilot reviews. So you checked before associating with us, you checked whether Thinkcloudly is the good organization or not. Just like that, recruiter, they check whether this person, whatever he's trying to highlight, whether that is trustable or not, whether that recruiter can trust your profile or not. That is the very big question for every recruiter. Now, how to win the trust? That is the main important factor for all of us, that how will we win the trust of recruiter? To win the trust of the recruiter, over here, we have 2 important things. First one is skills. Over here in the skills section, you will see that whatever skills you have, you can request for endorsements. So you can see for my Microsoft bot, I have 8 endorsements. For my PowerShell, I have 11 endorsements, which means 11 people have endorsed me that that Naman is good with C#. Let's imagine if 100 people endorse me on C#, or let's imagine 200 people endorse me on PowerShell. Will it not win the confidence of recruiter? It will. Having 0 is a problem, Having 10 is not a problem. Having 15 is not a problem. That's okay. But more and more endorsements you have on your profile, it will certainly help you to gain good recruiters, views on your profile. And that is certainly very important. So, and the best part with this is that once you are endorsed by someone, that will be there for next so many years. So you can get the more and more endorsement on your skills. Let's say if I add AWS over here or Azure over here. So 9 people have endorsed me that Naman knows Azure good. So this is really important for all of you who are looking out for the job. You make sure that you get more and more recommendations, endorsement from your friends, from your colleagues, from your batchmates. So probably you guys are, sitting with 4 more people in the batch or 2 more people. So request them that to endorse you, and you can endorse them in return. So make sure you are exchanging endorsements so that even the person who is endorsing you is in benefit and you are also get benefited out of it. After that, when we have endorsement, then we have over here, Sam, can you please go on mute, Kushi? Then we have
No.
recommendation. Yeah, we have the recommendations over here. Guys, recommendation is certainly important. When you look at my profile and if you go through my recommendations, you will find that how Naman is actually good at what. Naman might have mentioned so many things over here in the headline that he's good with Kubernetes, Docker, Node.js, but recommendations comes from directly from people to whom you might have worked, okay, to whom you might have, worked on a project or you reported. So you will see a lot of, so as many recommendations as you have, that will increase the value of your profile. So make sure you are requesting. So you can request others, your connections. Let's say if I want to request, I can click on this plus and I can say, ask for recommendation. So I can request my colleagues. See, I can search for people. I can, let's say, search for Kajal. Okay. And I can request Kajal to give me some recommendation. So that she can give me recommendation. I can ask Kushi to give me recommendation. Okay. I can ask different people to give me recommendation. And once they give me recommendation, I will review it. And then if I want, I will make sure that people can see it. So if you see over here, if I disable it, people will not see, the recruiters will not see this recommendation. Okay. So recommendations are also more important than endorsements. So if you have more and more recommendation, if you have more than 50 recommendations, your profile has a worth to look at. Okay. So recommendations are certainly important. Okay. So make sure that all these fields are updated, okay, properly. And you can create such banner, okay, you can create such banner where you try to show that what are you good at or what do you like to do. So you can showcase some of the certifications you have, which is again a very eye-catching strategy. Okay. Also, now this was about profile updating, that how you can update your profile, how many, how can you update about yourself. Okay. More important thing to be noted is for all of you guys, what you guys can do. You guys need to post like every now and then, every 2 or 3 days. If you find something, just make sure you post. You will increase your community, okay, of LinkedIn. It will not help you right now, but in a long stretch, it will certainly help you to make sure you are, posting good videos, which will help others. Okay. It was not just to highlight your profile, also to help others. Probably you might have studied something new and you would like to share with your connections. So try to share it. You will gain some likes, some comments that will also highlight your profile, and that will also give you a good, good thing. Like it will be a good thing for you to have a good number of profile views. After that, over here, it was all about profile, but make sure you post regularly. Okay. Make sure that every week, every 1 or 2 days, you are posting regularly so that you are getting good number of views. And one day you are going to reach to the recruiter automatically. One more thing which you need to understand over here, every one of you, let's say you're studying AWS or maybe DevOps. Make sure you are searching recruiters. Okay. Probably AWS recruiters you are searching. Okay. and you're making them your friends. Okay, uh, like you will find a lot of, see, hiring cloud support engineers, so you can connect with him. Make sure you send friend requests. You will be in touch with recruiters. As soon as they post something on LinkedIn, you can directly go and apply. When you reach directly, when you reach directly, your chances of getting the job becomes higher, because you are reaching out them directly. Your chances are becoming higher, and they will they will basically focus on your profile, because you will be the first one who will be sending them email. So a lot of people who are in my connection, they are recruiters, and they keep posting like, here are the opportunities, here are the opportunities, and when I apply, I really get results. So that's very important. So make sure you make good friends and making recruiters friends is always helpful and benefited. Okay, so make sure you're making friends or connection. Over here on LinkedIn, we do not say friends, we say connection request, we say connection. So you are sending the connection request to recruiters as well as to some good leaders. So on Azure, there is someone who is very good, Scott Duffy. Okay, so you can connect with him. He's a good one who shares a lot of content on on Azure. Just like that, there is you might have heard about Stephen Marek on Udemy. He's a good content for AWS. There are so many people who will be here on LinkedIn. You can connect with them, and they share a lot of stuff. Try to read it, try to go through it. Stop using Facebook, start using LinkedIn, and you will see the results in within 1 month of time. After that, last thing which I want to tell every one of you is, the best thing which we have here is the job. You can simply apply jobs. Now, some of the jobs take a lot of time to apply. You have to fill a lot of big applications. But over here, what happens that many, let's say if you're looking for the job, let's say AWS architect. Okay, so if you look for the job here, you can apply. If you see somewhere easy apply, make sure you apply on this, because it is very easy. It is just one click away. You will just click on it and you will apply for the job. For others where you don't see easy apply, let's say on this you don't see easy apply, you have to fill the full application. But sometimes you are tired after your work, you don't have much time. Make sure you open this section on your cell phone and at least applying for this easy job, because others will take a lot of time, but at least you can apply for these easy jobs. So that will also, within just no time, within just 10 minutes, you will apply 6 or 7 jobs. And you will be, if you're lucky, they will be contacting you. So make sure that you do it regularly, because you are in the process of getting job. Once you get the job, you can have your easy life again. But right now it is very important that you take the advantage of this easy apply, because it gives you, you can fill it within 1 or 2 clicks, but others will take time. Let's say if I click on this apply, it will take me to other page, and I have to fill like a very long I have to create the account, I have to fill application. So it takes time. Rather than, you can just simply apply over here on easy apply. It will be quicker than applying on a normal job. Okay, and yeah, so this is what I wanted to talk to you about the LinkedIn grooming. So make sure that you groom your account properly. You have your profile image updated. Okay, make sure you have your good profile updated. I know I don't have a good profile, but you guys can certainly have a good profile updated, because if you update, you will be you will look genuine. It's, LinkedIn is full of fake people. It's like Facebook, but still, how will you look genuine when you have your profile image? So don't keep it empty. It doesn't look good. Just make sure you have your profile picture updated, so that you get good views from your recruiters. So that's what you have to do. And lastly, guys, that's a small recommendation. A small request for everyone. We have our page over here, so you can follow us. We, regularly we post a lot of different content over here, even the useful content, not just marketing content. So you can follow us. It will really help us to build a community of cloud with all of you. Okay. So this was about LinkedIn profile. Okay. Now, I hope you had a good session on LinkedIn. I really appreciate that you were hearing me. No one actually dropped till now. And thank you so much for listening me patiently.
Thank you for watching. Switch from non-IT to IT today. Explore, www.thinkcloudly.com